Skyflare here. Many people have enjoyed this episode, including myself. I'm doing this analysis from the recommendation of a friend, so here goes. The Sonic Rainboom. First off, let's take into consideration. This episode begins with one of the most famous opening scenes in the series. They even refer to it during the Equestria Girls movie right before the Time to Come Together song. That's right, this episode opens with the EA scene between Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. This scene actually affects the entire episode because it shows that Rainbow Dash needs, or feels she needs, Fluttershy to be enough of a cheering squad to help her boost her own confidence. This actually shows that Rainbow Dash's confidence can waver. How unexpected is that? Another thing that this episode features is Pinkie Pie's ability to know at least something about everything. Despite being an Earth Pony, she is able to tell the entire gang about the best Young Flyers competition like she has actually attended it. And once again, she uses her amazing book locating skills to find the exact spell that Twilight needs so that they can actually attend that competition. And yes, I'm aware that the book fell on her head, and that just so happened to be exactly where they needed. But she's always the one to find the necessary book. This just goes to show that there is a lot more to this strange pink pony than meets the eye. Applejack doesn't seem to notice that Rainbow Dash is in distress, leaving it to Rarity to suggest a way to help her. Applejack usually seems to have good insight about these things, but for one reason or another, she seems to be oblivious in this episode. Twilight seems to suffer from the same problem in the beginning of the episode, at least. That might be attributable to the seeming impossibility of Rainbow Dash actually doubting herself. Twilight soon adjusts, and once Rarity is consumed by the attention that her wings are getting her, Twilight is able to be the one to notice that Rainbow Dash is in distress and comfort her when she needs it. This episode also shows the good and the bad of Rarity. She was the first to volunteer to have the flight spell tested on her, but she was also, without noticing that she was actually doing it, she was the one who tried to steal the spotlight from the friend that she was originally trying to help. After her wings evaporate, she realizes what she had done and asks for forgiveness from Rainbow Dash, who quickly forgives her dear friend. Rarity also tells Princess Celestia that Rainbow Dash really is the best flyer in all of Equestria. And when she is given the opportunity to tell Princess Celestia the lesson that she learned, despite being short, it was very important to Rarity to keep your hooves on the ground and be there for your friends. In the beginning, this was her intention, and only at the end did she realize that she broke away from it and wasn't really there for the friend who truly needed her. With Rarity's attention hogging as a side lesson in this episode, Rainbow Dash's lack of confidence is the primary focus of this episode. At least that's what I feel. A pony who under any other circumstances would never even consider doubting herself as a possibility. But in this one, she lacks the ability to perform because of a complete lack of confidence. If she was the one to tell Princess Celestia a lesson instead of Rarity, then it probably would have been something about helping her friends, similar to Rarity's. But even though she didn't have the confidence to perform for her heroes, she found the courage to save her friend. That's where their lessons would differ. She was the one who showed an extremely forgiving nature to the three stallions who spoke to her after the competition, despite the fact that they were the ones who had been insulting her beforehand. She quickly forgave them for all the grief that they had given her, and she left it there, going off to be with her heroes, the Wonderbolts. That about sums this one up. Comments in the section below. At the time of this video's publication, I haven't really gotten any comments or any suggestions or anything like that, so I'm starting to feel kind of lonely. Well, now for the ending. Have a good day, night, or whatever other obscure time period applies to you.